What I've been doing all along, especially my Saturday column called Mad World, it's, I'd say, interactive. I like inviting my audience to submit ideas. Indeed, probably 50%, 60% of what I do in Mad World is brought in by my readers. So once in a while, we might actually develop something together without maybe they're realizing it. Say, for example, Kitu Kidogo. I didn't really quite come up with that as it is, but I popularized it, let me say. It was, Kitu Kidogo refers to something small, which means a small bribe. You go to a government office, especially at that time in those dark days, and the officer there wants something small before you can do anything. So that was always there, but many people didn't really stop to think about it. It will always be like, oh, Kitu Kidogo, then it disappears. But I put it in Mad World. I used to use a dog, a police dog. I called him a sergeant. He'd walk around with two human officers, and it's a dog who always used to demand, Mwambi atoi Kitu Kidogo. That means tell them to give something small, for them to be released and so on. So people picked that. Then it became like an anthem at that time. You'd go anywhere and then it would be, oh, Kitu Kidogo, Toa Kitu Kidogo, give something small. They even abbreviated it to TKK, that is Toa Kitu Kidogo. But phrases here come and go, they become old. So Filanga Free petered out, but something like Kitu Kidogo is still there.
I'm one person who loves to the use of puns and to play around with words. In political cartooning, it is much easier, I think, rather than when you write all these long sentences trying to explain something. If you have a pun, if you have a word which people can identify. For example, the word democracy is from democracy, and it's the idea that democracy in Africa, after the introduction of multi-party system, was sort of like a very chaotic situation. You had conmen, you had politicians, taking advantage of democracy. So the situation was more or less crazy, and I used the word democracy. It hit me that, you can't actually, the word steak, you eat steak, and, so there are people who also get into processes so that they can just take advantage of the situation.